Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to my channel and welcome to my island. Today I'll be doing a tour of my island. It's a bit of a natural Asian core and I thought it was time for a change, so I thought I would, do a tour to remember it. So first of all, we have this bus stop. It's very out of place, I'm going to be honest. This whole island's a mess, but just trying to give it more like slice of life, rundown vibes. I have got DIYs all over the place, as you'll see, because I always just have too many. And got a nice looking area. You can look out to the other islands, look out to the ocean. Chai is running around. My beaches aren't that decorated, and if they are just like sitting areas, so not much to see, if I'm honest. And Chai is having fun running around. And if we go back around here, hop over here, go back to the entrance, and when you take a right here, it will take you up to the shops. So up here we have Able Sisters and we have Nook's Cranny. Again, very natural, all very green, lots of plants. Decorated them to make them a bit more active, I guess you'd say. Like the boxes, if they've got deliveries. And then I've actually put 2 tricycles here as well, and have made them their own little parking spots to make it look like Timmy and Tommy have driven them to work that morning. So back down the stairs we go up towards resident services, and this is yet again another seating area, but I'd say this is like the main plaza of the island, I guess. We've got some music playing, we've got some benches, all very natural, lots of plants. We've got a walkway up to resident services, all log and bamboo, those sorts of earthy colours. So from resident services, if we take a right, we have a pumpkin carving area, something a bit more seasonal and cottagecore. And then we also have a tarot witchy sort of area. I got very into tarot for a while, still am, and yeah, I just wanted to have a little area to represent that. Do some card pulls, card readings. We've got a shelf of crystals and all the different potions listed. And here we just have a nice little fountain with a bench for visitors and residents to sit at. So next to resident services we have a nice little cemetery. This is for a couple of my friends that I unfortunately lost over the years, and I just thought it'd be nice to have a little place to visit them and a place to remember them. And going back to resident services, behind resident services is where I have all of my villagers' houses. I think this is the area that I'm going to miss the most. I've decorated all of the houses and the gardens for the villagers in particular. Everything is quite colour coordinated, and it looks kind of like London in my opinion. I put an umbrella down by one of the benches as well to kind of like reference Mary Poppins. And it all links together, so you can go behind the sign and go through this way. It takes you back to the other houses. Got Rodney's house with a little gnome. On the side of the river there you can see some chairs for some fishing. Got Wade's house with all of his beige, so you can see very colour coordinated, and he always hangs out around here by his own house. And this area is inspired by Spirited Away, so the train scene where the train goes over the water. Very overgrown, just a nice little nod towards those films. And here I tried to make a tube station, like you get your tickets from there, you got the map of the trains here. I don't really like it, but then you go around here and there's a pipe from the Mario collab, and that takes you either to my house or to the shops. Outside the museum we have a nice little painting area and some of the art. and a nice statue there, kind of just to give it more of a museum-y vibe, I guess. And then if we go up this stairs, here, yet again, more houses, but to the right we actually have Fauna's plant shop. So I love plants, I love all nature, and I thought, oh, I'll just make a nice little plant shop. And then I found that Fauna was always hanging around out here, so I just thought, well, I'll make it her plant shop. So that is Fauna's. Again, houses are very designed to the villagers. Dom's got a bull because he's a jock. It's got some hay. And then this is the more like Japanese style areas. And this here is actually a reference to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, from when you place an apple and you get a Korok seed. We've got Biscuit's house here. Behind Dom's house, if we can follow this path up, and we'll be led to Billy's house. Got some bamboo trees and things. I put a little chair here for him to drink a beer and watch all the residents go by. And he's also our town's farmer, so he has this pumpkin patch, and I have these red wildflowers as well, sorry. And if you pluck them, or if you run over them, they kind of look like strawberries, so I thought it'd be nice for him to have a little strawberry patch. Obviously Billy's house is very Asian in style, so he's got some bamboo, a nice little hot spring there. So from the beginning, if we take a left instead of a right, we end up at the convenience store. So I tried to make this look like a Korean or a Japanese convenience store, somewhere that the villagers and guests can come to get their groceries and their goods. Because here's more the visitor area, I guess you could say. We got the plaza, and then we have a post office here for people to come and pick up their mail, send mail. Another place we have for visitors is the Honeydew Inn, which I will show you in a minute. We're just showing these paths lead down to another bridge, and that path goes nowhere, but so this is Honeydew Inn. You will see inside it's very yellow, honey vibes, beehives, and yeah, let's take a look inside. So this is the reception area. We have the desk here with the keys behind to get the key to your room, a nice little seating area to wait in, you know, some tea, hat stand, places to put your stuff. And yeah, I will show you some pictures of the different types of rooms that we have here. Back down this bridge that I mentioned earlier, it takes you down to the beach, and you can see this is kind of where I gave up. I've got some beach decoration, nice blanket if anyone wants to have a picnic or just relax on a towel on a beach lounger, just have a nice beach day. But yeah, I didn't really decorate much else. I kind of just let all of my flowers grow and everything, because I wasn't really happy with the island as a whole, so I didn't want to waste any time. Now this is Kiki's house, and I wanted it to look like Kiki's delivery service, the bakery that Kiki works at. So I do believe that the house looks very similar to the movie on purpose, and you can see Kiki in the corner there. So yeah, I wanted it a nod to one of my favourite films of all time. Just above Kiki's house, we have a greenhouse yet again. I love plants, I love all nature, so I thought I'd have a place for all of my plant decoration that I wasn't using. And this bridge is what links to the resident houses, and this is where you see a bit more of the Japanese theme. Kind of looks like an alleyway in Japan or something. We have a little ramen stall, got all the backstreet alley decorations. Now this is a Japanese school. Full credit to HorribleGaming on YouTube. They had the amazing speed build of this that I pretty much just copied, so yep, I do not take credit for the genius of that. We've got a cherry blossom park here with a nice deer scare. Just a place to relax. Now if we hop over here, this is my Moon Island pond area. I've decorated it with the star sign furniture that I have. I don't have all of the fragments yet. I wanted to fill it with all of them, but I just don't have the fragments. Quite a nice water feature behind it there. That's where all my fossils are kept so that they don't litter my island. But yeah, just a nice little moon island with more fragments leading up to it. And this path leads us down along the river and down to that bridge by the beach that we were at earlier. So if we carry on from this path, it takes you to the tea house, and I hope I can get these trees back up. I put them there when the like bug was found that you could put trees there. Yeah, just a nice little tea house. And following down here, got some water features, and we have a beachside cafe / coffee van. I used these signs here to make it look like a van. Got a menu for the pastries and the coffees, where everyone could come and have breakfast or lunch or something. And just next to it is Alice's house. So I have kind of decorated this area to make it look like she was in charge of like where you buy your wetsuits or rent out your surfboards when you're visiting the island. So if you want to go for a surf or a dive, you can do, and Alice will be up here watching over you. If we follow the path from the tea house, we come to the Ghibli forest, which leads to our Ghibli museum, and I can never get these to work. I don't know if it's me that's doing it wrong or Nintendo just didn't do it perfectly, I don't know. But we have this little forest area, very natural, lots of trees. I was going to put my rocks here, but then again, I wanted to change my island, so I was like, I'm not going to waste all my time doing that. And then inside is the Ghibli museum. Following up this ramp, we have our orchard. Very natural cottage vibes I was going for here. Nice place to have picnics. We have my bee farm. Lots of honey and bee themes going on, as you can see. Nice areas to, have some juice from the fruits, or just eat some fruits, have a nice picnic, I guess. And we've got some stepping stones there so that I don't have to run around all the time. And yeah, it's just like a big loop for my orchard. I didn't want it to be too organised and too linear. I wanted it to be a bit more natural. And then following over this bridge, we have the campsite, which might be one of my favourite areas actually. It just feels very visited and lived in, I guess. It's got the campfire here. nice place to relax and cook. Then we've got water pump for some fresh water, place to hang your clothes, and a lovely area with a swinging bench so that you can enjoy the waterfalls. Okay, so here's where you can see that I truly gave up. This is my area, my house area, and I didn't know what to do really, and at this point I was done with this island, so I just kind of dotted a few nice relaxing things, a bit of decoration. We have another outdoor library. You can take a book from the tiny library there and just enjoy the scenery and enjoy the relaxing. And this links down to that moon island that we were looking at earlier. So yeah, it's a very small bit of land, as you can see, and I had already built the campsite, so I didn't know like how I was gonna make that work. I won't show you inside of my house because it'll be very long, but if you want to see that, let me know. But yeah, you can see I did not decorate it at all. I put a few lanterns here and there, and that was kind of it. Left my flowers in a corner. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did around there. And if we run onto the beach here, I don't have many like big rocks or peninsulas or anything like that, so I never know what to do in these areas, so I just shoved my lighthouse there, got another picnic area, and up there is just flowers overgrown everywhere. So yeah, that is pretty much my island. If you'd like to visit it, this is my dream address. Have some fun, walk around my town, talk to my villagers, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am going to be redoing this island. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but I have a flight that's going to be 24 hours, so I have lots of time to redo it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope to see you next time.